Hello everyone, my name is Jack Johnston. I'm a member of the digital transformation team here at Pentagon Solutions, and today I've created a short video for you guys on staircase basics in Revit 2022. Hi everyone, here's a few staircases that I created earlier, and I'll show you guys how we can create them. This was based on a straight staircase, and this is just a very simple spiral staircase. Revit is fantastic for creating these. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to delete this 3D view, and in this 2D view here I'm just going to select my staircases and delete them as well. So we're starting with a blank template. I'm going to open my 3D view again. If I go into my view tab, and in the ribbon here, which is this space, I'm just going to select this house icon. So I'm going to go into, if I type in WT here, it'll open both my tiled windows. And I'm going to right click and just go zoom fit, and you'll see that we've got level 1 is at 2.7 meters and level 0 is at level 0. So I'm going to get started here. I want to draw it in level 1 because I can essentially see level 0 and level 1 in this level. So if I go up to my architectural tab here, I can actually go in and select the stair icon in the circulation window. So I'm going to select that, and you'll see first things first is this probably catches your eye. We can go in and select a different stair type that we want to create. In my case, I'm going to stick with the straight stair because there's a lot can be done with the straight stair, and generally that's what most staircases are like. Although if you want to, you can create a spiral staircase, and there's also an L-shaped winder and a U-shaped winder. Although these mightn't work well with building control regulations here in Northern Ireland. So I've got my straight stair selected. So the next thing we're probably going to want to look at is our different options for how we're going to draw the stair. So I've got mine set to exterior support left. That means when I draw mine clockwise, it'll create it to the right. Again, offset, we can offset it from where we're drawing from. So you'll see if I select in here, just go escape, it picks up the line and we get pink crosshairs here. It's very intuitive at selecting the faces of different elements within the model, which is quite nice. The next thing you'll probably notice is we can change the width of the stair. We can do that here. But again, we can also do that in other places such as the edited stair type. Probably best to do it before you've modeled the staircase. So in our properties tab here, or properties palette, sorry, we can go in and select different stair types. It might be a commercial steel fire escape. Also there's in situ concrete and precast stairs. I'm just going to stick with the private stair, which is made of it's a wooden construction. And I'm going to go back into my level 1. So I'm going to change the width here just to 900 because most private stairs are a lot narrower, and I have my automatic landing on. Next thing you want to pick up on is because we're starting this in level 1, sorry, it's set the base level to level 1. I'm going to change this to level 0. And I want to set a top level, so I'm going to set the top level to I want to set that to level 1, and you'll see that it gives a desired stair height then of 2.7 meters. This is a really powerful tool for you guys that are modeling things. So essentially it does a lot of the maths for you. So you can go in, and if you know that the actual riser height can exceed a certain value, we can actually increase or decrease the desired number of risers. I'm going to decrease it because I feel I can get away with 192. The actual riser tread depth, we can go in and change that as well. I'm going to change that to 230, and I'm going to go apply. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a staircase here. So we've got 14 risers, so I'm going to go 7, and I'm going to leave a space here of 1600 for a landing. It's quite generous, but now if I hold down my left click, hover over this, I can then go over to my modify tab, or type in MV. I'll type in MV, select the point, and I'm going to drag that across to the floor. And just when finished, click on the green arrow. So if I zoom in here, and if I hold down shift on my scroll wheel, you can see there's our staircase has been created. So I'm just going to left click and hold down control to select the multiple hand railings. I don't really like them, so I'm going to change them to 900 millimeters. Might go for the 900 millimeters pipe. Again, we can customize these. I'll not go into that at the moment. So the next thing is we can actually change the staircase by converting it to sketch. So I'm going to select our staircase here, and I'm going to go edit stairs. And if we select an element of the stair here, I can go convert, close, and after we've converted it, we can go edit sketch. And you'll see if I select this line here, and then drag that out, I want the staircase to be slightly flared at the bottom. So there we go, our staircase is then changed. And I'm just going to zoom in and show you guys that in the 3D view. And again, you can do that with your landing and anywhere on the staircase. We're getting a wee warning error there, but it's fine. So I'm going to go up here and just show you guys how I would quickly put a spiral staircase in. So I want to put a spiral staircase in around here. So it's the same principle. You go up to your architectural tab and across to your stair. But this time we're going to pick full step spiral. I'm going to make it slightly wider, 1200. And another thing I want to fix here is just base level, level 0, up to level 1. And I'm going to have 14 in it as well. And I'm going to go OK. So I'm not too fussed to where I create this. You'll see if I drag it out, it changes the shape, and if I drag in, makes it a lot tighter. So I've created this in the middle of the room, but I want it to finish here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate the staircase from its center point. Is probably the best place to do that. I'll just rotate it this way actually. So that's getting a bit closer to where I want it to be. Just going to drag it across near where that corner is. I'm going to select it here. I'm going to use the align tool. So I'm going to select what I want to align it with, and then select the face, and you'll see we're starting to get there. I can then select it again and just drag this corner across to here, and that should be quite a nicely formed staircase. Let's go in and see what it looks like. It's pretty good. So there's two basic staircases, guys. You've got a straight stair, and you've also got a spiral staircase here. So I hope that's helped anyone out that is starting off in Revit and you're not maybe familiar with modeling staircases. Hope the video's been useful. If you've enjoyed it, please do follow us by clicking the link below. Again, if you want a wee bit more information on what we do here at Pentagon, follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook and Twitter. If anyone has any questions about staircases, just drop a comment there under the video and I'll try to get back to you.